it's Hillary here with Creative Faith, and I have another Christmas Bible journaling video. This video is actually in my Traveler's Notebook, the Lessons from the Manger devotion kit, and I'll put the link in the description below if you want to join us. The kits are now on sale, so I would love for you to have us I'd love for you to participate with us this December or get it for next year. So this video, I really wanted to cut out this beginning because I, to be quite honest, hated how it turned out. And you'll see kind of what I do to fix that though, but I just wanted to include it because I think it's important to see that, you know, I don't always love how things turn out and kind of what are some ways that we can fix something if we don't like what happened. So I recently got a set of Neo colors. They're on sale at the art supply store I have been going to, and I wanted to play with them, and so I just put them on the page. I had pulled out some different coffee mugs I wanted to use on this page, and I also pulled out that little tag you can see. And I did not like how the red looked with those. And so I got some white paint and I scraped it all over the page to cover it up. I did this page on December 1st, and so I was really excited to open it up and work on it, and instead it was just like a crazy video. The white paint was spilling everywhere, and you know, I didn't like the red color, so I was trying to cover it up, and it's harder to grab videos now that it gets dark so early, so I was like rushing ironically against the setting sun to grab it. And so it's just funny how, like, you know, we go into these times with the Lord with these high expectations of like, oh, it's gonna be just this perfect time with him, and instead it just gets really messy. And I think that's just a huge kind of example of our lives too. They're just messy. And so anyways, I just want to encourage you guys to kind of stick with it, keep going, even when, you know, it seems like things aren't quite going according to plan. So this devotion is all about stillness and being still before the Lord. It is very challenging to be still in December. I work at a church, and so there's choir concerts and Christmas Eve service to prepare for, and puppet shows and Christmas parties, and you know, that's just at my job. Plus all the craziness that happens outside of work, and so it's just really challenging to be still. And so I wanted to start off with this page in the devotion book, even though it's not the first one in the book. I think it's totally fine and okay to jump and skip around. And so I was really thinking a lot about that question about how can I carve away time to spend with the Lord this December. And we recently put up our Christmas tree, my cousin and I, and it is so beautiful. I love sitting down there and kind of pausing and reflecting in front of it and just looking at how beautiful it is. And I don't really drink coffee, but I love hot chocolate, and so I just thought these cups of coffee or hot chocolate or tea really represented pausing and being still. And so I've been trying to get up really early before I would normally and go down and sit in front of the tree and read my Bible or journal or pray, and it's just been really sweet times with the Lord. And so I would just encourage you guys to think about, like, how can you do the same? Like, how can you pause and carve out these like still moments with the Lord? And so I journaled Zechariah 2:13, which says, "Be silent, O all flesh, before the Lord, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation." And I think that's kind of reflective of us too, like me getting out of bed early. You know, I'm leaving my normal habitation and pausing, and that God wants us to do that. And so I was just thinking about how can I carve out time, and so I put wake up and have some hot chocolate with Jesus. And so I would love to hear in the comments below, like, how do you guys carve out time to spend with the Lord in this crazy holiday season? Please write a comment and help me out. Like, I'm very curious as to how other people carve out time with Jesus too. One of the other prompts on the page says to illustrate what stillness means to you. And so I thought instead of illustrating it, I would kind of write out a definition that I thought after reading and reflecting on these verses. And so I'm using these little chipboard alpha letters that my mom got me last year from Target. And so I wrote out the word peace, because peace and stillness to me are kind of intertwined and connected. And so I thought peace is sacrificing time, that, you know, how I normally spend my time, to spending it with the Lord. And so I got these stamps that you kind of see at the top of the video from Craft Warehouse. I think they have a new Bible journaling line, because I had never seen them before. And so it came with some crosses and an and sign and hearts, and I have really been enjoying playing with some new faith-based stamps. So I had some stamps down, and then I also spent some time journaling off the camera, and I used a few pieces. This little tab with the trees is a freebie from my blog, so I'll put that in the description below too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed for more Bible journaling videos, and I hope that you can pause and be still before the Lord this Christmas. Bye!